Hey everybody, tonight's life group. So I'm going to make a really quick and easy dessert. It's quick and easy, but it's got to cool a little bit. So I'm going to hope that it cools in time for going. But what we're going to make is a churro cheesecake. If you haven't had it, it is so good. It's the best parts of the churro and cheesecake. So what could go wrong there? I've got a 13 by 9 pan. I'm going to take some butter and go over the pan. Got the oven heating to 350, so it's ready when we are. My cousin Leanne made this once at a 4th of July picnic, and I loved it. I just haven't ever thought to make it, and I have a couple of rolls of crescent rolls left from the holidays that I need to use up, so I thought, well, why not do that for life group? So I've got that. In this cup, I've got a half a cup of sugar and 2 tablespoons of cinnamon. Just gonna mix that up real quick. I'm just gonna put a little bit of it on the bottom because most of it's gonna be the topping to make that crispy churro topping. I'm gonna put some on the bottom too. All right, so in this bowl, I have 2 sticks or 2 8-ounce cream cheese and 3/4 cup of sugar. I'm gonna add 1 egg and then about a 1.5 teaspoons of vanilla. Love vanilla. And I'm going to put some cinnamon in mine. I don't know if that's traditional, but I'm going to. And then you're going to mix this for about 2 minutes. You want it to get pretty creamy. You don't want any cream cheese lumps in there. And you want the cream cheese to be room temperature so it mixes up really well. I'm going to mix this for about 2 minutes and then I'll get back with you. So we've got that cream cheese mixture creamy. We got all the lumps out of it. We're going to take our pan and then you can either use crescent roll sheets, or I have these crescent rolls left over, like I said, from the holidays. So I'm just using regular crescent rolls. Either one will work. You can even make your own crescent rolls. I'm sure there's somebody that's got a recipe out there for it. I've heard that it's pretty easy. I ought to try it, I guess. But I got a 4-pack of these at Sam's at the holidays, and haven't used them all up. And you're going to want to pinch all the seams together and everything to get them on the pan straight. I'm going to guess it goes like that. All right. We're going to squish them down in there and get all the seams together and put together so the cream cheese filling doesn't go down into the bottom of the pan. Now the sheets would make this a lot easier. So I got a nice layer of that on the bottom. And then you just take your cream cheese mixture and make your cheesecake layer. gotta get it pretty even because you want it to have cream cheese through the whole thing. Don't want to miss out on any. And for the top layer, we're going to take 2 sheets of parchment paper. And you're going to lay out the other sheet of crescent dough. Perfect. You're going to roll it out, and that way it'll seal those seams that you need sealed. A little bigger. I should have been doing it over on my other counter, but that's all right. Then you're just going to lay the sheet on top of your cheesecake. Look, I tore it apart. Should have pinched the seams together a little bit more, but I didn't. But that's okay. So there we've got our crescent roll on top. And like I said, the sheets would be way easier. Here I've got 6 tablespoons of butter, and I'm just gonna drizzle it all over the top and brush it on there. And this is gonna help make that crispy layer on top. That gives it that sopapilla flavor. All right. And then that leftover cinnamon and sugar that you had, it was a half cup of cinnamon, or half cup of sugar, and 2 teaspoons of cinnamon. We're gonna put that over the top of this. Now this is gonna give it that crispy layer that you want. Then this is going to go in the oven at 350 for 30 minutes. And then you really want it to try to cool for like 3 or 4 hours. I think I'm only going to have like 2.5, but that's okay. I can see if Donna will put it in her fridge till we're done eating. So this is what it looks like before it goes in the oven. Here it is right out of the oven. It's got to cool, so I'm going to let it cool here for a minute, and then I'm going to put it in the fridge until it's time to go to Life Group, and then after we cut it at Life Group, I'll show you what it looks like.